It's time to crown the Iron Bank champion of 2025, and we don't even have to fly to the Middle East to do it. Welcome to Trivia Takeover 10.
And now, Max Wrestling Podcast presents Trivia Takeover 10.
Try to escape, it's do or die. It's not in your head, so just run it.
Thank God we don't have to buy plane tickets. Welcome to Trivia Takeover. I am El Jefe. He is the captain. That is Corey, the Cypher, the Flex Murdoch, whatever you want to call him. And that is the man they call beer. We call beer. Again, welcome to Trivia, to night one, I should say. Or year one, what am I? It is the one night of the year. I'm already jumping ahead of weird shit. Where trivia does indeed take over, and boy, does it ever. But this year, more so than ever. So coming up tonight, we predict this weekend's very tense Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia as Extreme Rules crown a new king and queen of the ring. Also, a whole lot of weird other stuff that we'll talk about in that one. Blade Rodriguez defends his lovely television championship against the man right here, Flex Murdoch himself, Cypher. And it is one of the most coveted prizes in the game as Cypher tries to take on the entire Dragon Club. Boy, howdy, what a mountain to climb. As he goes up against Beer, the Captain, and the Phoenix in the 2025 Iron Bank Challenge. Good God Almighty, this is going to be a great one. And because it is, you got to make Max Wrestling your new home for all things wrestling. Go ahead and hit that like button and tickle the subscribe button. Head on over to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your podcast for you old-fashioned podcast listeners. And, of course, for a whole bunch of links and a whole bunch of cool-looking stuff, graphics, and all kinds of other nonsense, head on over to the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. Podcasts.
And Flex is not just pulling double duty, he pulls triple duty, because right after the show, head over to our official Facebook group, Max Wrestling, and do not miss the official Max Wrestling post show after Max, hosted by our very own Cypher. It's a recap of the show, and it's also a little extension, because you never know what's going to happen or who's going to show up. The QR code is on the screen right now. Scan and go after the show.
So damn catchy.
Yeah. So it is a special event in this Trivia Takeover 10, the 10th annual Trivia Takeover, which was the birthplace of the Knowledge Championship. But the Knowledge Championship is not on the line tonight. Instead, we resurrect the Iron Bank briefcase, which took a little bit of a hiatus from Promo Mania this year. It was introduced, I want to say 5 years ago. And the first ever winner was the Phoenix himself. He can't be with us live in the studio, but he has already recorded his trivia with me, so we'll see his score in just a little minute. And I'm up against the two former Iron Bank holders. Beer and Cypher became the first ever co-holders last year. So it's squeaky bum time for me. I'm not the favorite to win this, I'm not going to lie. So let's go to Phoenix first and find out how he did. Alright, so for round one, you've got 5 questions on your chosen wrestler, which is The Undertaker. Shocker to everyone.
Obviously.
Alright, question 1. Who was The Undertaker's first SummerSlam opponent?
Pass.
Kamala in 92. Which colour gloves did Undertaker debut first, purple or grey?
Grey?
Yes. Undertaker defended the WWE Championship against The Rock at which 1999 pay-per-view?
Insurrection, I know that's wrong. I don't know why I thought that.
King of the Ring. Question 4. What was the name of the Undertaker's talk show segment between 91 and 92?
The funeral parlor.
Yes. And final question. Who did Undertaker defeat in the main event of the first ever episode of Raw?
No, I can't remember.
It's probably only a name you'd know if you knew it. Damien Demento.
It rings a bell, but it's only because... it rings a bell, but only because...
2 out of 5 in the first round. Round 2 is your specialist subject, which is WWE in the early to mid 2000s. Question 1. The two-man power trip, Triple H and Stone Cold, won the tag team championships from the Brothers of Destruction in 2001. Who did the Brothers of Destruction defeat for them?
Edge and Christian.
Yes. Who was the number 1 draft pick in the original 2002 draft for SmackDown?
SmackDown. The Rock.
Yes. The last WWE insurrection took place in 2003 in which English city?
Manchester.
Newcastle. The first 4 were all in London. In 2001, Edge began using entrance music by which artist?
Rob Zombie.
Yes. Who did JBL defend the WWE Championship against at Survivor Series 2004?
That Booker T.
It was Booker T. I completely forgot until I looked it up. So 4 out of 5 in round 2. That puts you on 6.
I vaguely remember the Survivor Series one because at Armageddon they had the Fatal 4-Way with JBL, Eddie, Booker T, and Taker.
Oh yeah. Okay, round 3 for everyone is name the card, but you all get different pay-per-views. So there's 5 points on the line, depending on how quickly you get it. As always, you get all 5 points if you get the dark match. The dark match is Ivory versus Molly Holly.
So it's I think it's roughly in my specialty area. But I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Okay, first match on the main card is Christopher Nowinski and Rodney Mack versus the Dudley Boys.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's in 2003. But you're gonna have to give me the next one.
Okay, we'll say this is your last chance to get 5 points. Scott Steiner versus Test for the managerial services of Stacy Keibler.
I'm trying to think when they were feuding. Is it Judgment Day 2003?
Not quite, but it's not far off. Okay, for 4 points. Booker T versus Christian for the Intercontinental Championship.
Bad Blood 2003.
Yes.
I was
So
just trying, when you mentioned Test and Steiner, I knew there's obviously a Raw thing. I'm trying to remember what pay-per-views Raw had that year.
alright, so 10 points altogether. The remaining matches were La Resistance versus Kane and Rob Van Dam for the tag team titles, Goldberg versus Jericho, Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold versus Eric Bischoff in the Redneck Triathlon, and Triple H and Kevin Nash in a Hell in a Cell with Mick Foley as a special referee for the World Heavyweight Championship. Alright, 10 points to beat for everybody else. Nice start. 10 is a solid score. It's right in the middle. So we'll find out how myself, Beer, and Cypher get along in just a little bit. But first, because we never know who's going to push that red button first, let's get into Night of Champions. We shouldn't make jokes, but you know what?
Oh, God. No, we should make jokes.
Travel to Saudi Arabia.
It's a god.
And you know what?
Clown show.
It's not even Saudi Arabia's fault this time.
No,
It's literally, yeah. I'm gonna shut up.
it's the other guy's fault.
Yeah.
It's the other guy. Yeah, it's the
They don't know
I
what the
talked about how much I love the British media, and they just literally like shit on him. And anybody who like agrees with him, you just hear a guy, "Oh, shut up! You don't believe that."
And the British, particularly Joe.co.uk, is pissing me off because every single day for the past 2 weeks it's just been Keir Starmer's having a meeting. We know.
This is a shit we already know, Fraser.
That's kind of his job. He's Prime Minister.
Kind of.
He's in charge of this country. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
You can say treehouse. He describes them.
But anyway, politics aside, at this point, Night of Champions is still going ahead. We weren't too sure a couple of nights ago. But
Yeah.
by the way, we're recording this on a Tuesday, so things could have changed by Thursday. But anyway, right now there are 6 matches.
Six.
There was 2 more added this past week, so we'll kick it off with one of those, which is Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn.
Talk about trying to get Karrion Kross some attention.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time to give him
My
some
boss
freaking
Karrion
attention.
No arguments. No arguments. Yeah, no, about time to get him some attention. My boss, indeed, as Corey was saying.
Yes.
I love it. It's just give Karrion the win. We still like Sammy, okay? We're always gonna like Sammy. He's a little loosey, okay? He's the one white guy that can dance, so he's all right. He's all right.
And he pulled Scarlett, so
Hey, I mean,
hats off, bro.
The winner, baby.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's officially invited to the Captain and Cypher.
You must teach me how.
Peach and Carrion.
I'm kind of divided because in any other scenario I'd go with Kross, but Sammy obviously has the advantage of being in Saudi Arabia. Obviously with his religious background and stuff, he has to be considered the favorite. But this is also WWE. They don't always like giving the home field advantage to you, so I'm gonna go with Kross too. He's been very vocal on social media, but it's strange because it's almost like they're going with it, whereas before you'd get punished for that kind of shit.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
On the fence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Kross. Let's hope they're finally getting behind him and giving him something.
Anything, please.
Yeah. I mean, he lost to AOP, but hey, he's still my boss. So, you know, why not give it to Karrion? I mean, like Moses said, we're gonna love Sammy regardless. We're gonna love Sammy forever. But I think Karrion needs this more. And as Sammy loses, he starts to realize, hey, you know, maybe I can use a guy like Kross and, you know, join with Kross. And, you know, it's the seed. I don't know if the seed's been planted or it's going to get planted, but, you know, you can kind of see it a little bit. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Kross on that one.
Yeah. Full house beer?
I'll go Kross. Sammy won't be hurt by the loss because I think this will play into a very good story. Sammy's going on a very good losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
Save that big win for the next Saudi PLE.
When's that?
Wow, what's that? And then
That is the Royal Rumble.
oh shit, yeah, they got the Rumble.
Sami Zayn will win the Royal Rumble.
They got the official Rumble in Saudi next year.
Oh,
That is right.
Not the
Gotta get
greatest
that Rumble.
Rumble, the Rumble.
Not the,
The
not that
Rumble.
piece of shit.
They get it before us.
The 40-man Rumble.
Oh, God. They'll
Crazy.
forever be remembered for Titus O'Neil.
Mm-hmm. Forever and ever.
And never forget the big green belt that Braun Strowman has never defended. What's he had it for now? What, 2,000 something days?
Something like that. Unbeatable, that guy.
Monster.
Okay, we have our first tournament final. The ladies is Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Gotta be honest, I didn't see Asuka being in the final. I saw Jade coming a mile off.
Yep.
So for me, it's a pretty foregone conclusion to go with Jade.
Yeah. Are you okay? So I was literally going to ask, are you still stuck on that because the ovation, the momentum that Asuka is getting, I think it's like it's carrying her. No, I
Yeah.
mean Jade needs something. Let's keep that funky. She needs something. She has been, I don't want to say wasted by this company, but definitely not capitalized on any momentum that she had going in. They definitely didn't capitalize on her, period. Not, at least not yet. And it just, I know she needs something. And this is a good something to have. But Asuka's hot, right? Like they're loving her. And you can push Asuka against anybody at any time, and it'll work. I don't know if you can do the same with Jade. even though the Queen of the Ring, whatever. I'm so inclined to say Asuka. I really am. But at the sake of not, as of the sake of like not completely destroying this character, you got to give her a win. So, because again, in the different parameters with Sammy being cool and Asuka being cool, the cool people can lose because they're still cool. So give it to Jade.
Yeah, Asuka does have the momentum, but I just feel like they're pushing Jade. They've done very minimal with her apart from that tag team title run.
Mm-hmm. Minimal indeed.
Compared to like fucking AEW, poster girl of the TBS title.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to use that comparison, but it's like, remember when we were saying that Jade was having more momentum than Naomi? That fucking flip-flopped in a hurry.
Yeah.
So, yes. It's time to, I guess, play a little catch-up.
You gotta think also, the winner gets the title shot at SummerSlam. Jade could beat Tiff. Naomi cashes in.
Bam. Bam.
But, Bea, who you going with?
Yeah, I'll go Jade. Even though I still think Oscar Neo is still on for SummerSlam. Please.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Oh, good.
Flex, is it a full house for Jade?
You know, at first I wasn't so sure because I was sitting there thinking the entire time like both of them have momentum either way you go. So it was a hard decision for me at first. So, but now kind of like looking at it, like you can still have Asuka face Io at SummerSlam without her winning Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could still push that because hell, they push Rhea and she don't have to really miss her thing. Mommy goes wherever mommy wants to. So why not the same for Asuka? So I'll go Jade for this one. Yeah.
All right. Okay, all gas, no brakes. Jacob Fatu defends the U.S. title against Solo Sikoa. Seems kind of fast to go straight to the U.S. title match between these two.
It does.
So
does.
It's home with this one.
It was literally all gas, no brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you could have stewed this one a little bit, but no, we're going straight for Saudi.
Got it, I mean. I love that shit.
I'm torn with this one.
Right? I cannot stop saying that fucking shit. All gas. No.
I'm guessing.
I'm getting the shit. I have to.
Right?
I'm guessing this one
Find the
comes
merch.
down to Solo, Jacob. Which one you going with?
Yeah.
Head or heart?
I want an interview. I want somebody to fuck this match up. I want somebody to send this match into a DQ. Push it down the line. You hit the nail on the head perfectly by saying this. We got here so fast. Granted, I don't know how I could have pushed it off maybe another month. Maybe you still can. You know what I mean? I don't know what's coming up. I keep wanting to say Survivor Series, but Survivor Series is in November.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something else before then.
Yeah, the SummerSlam, and then I don't know about September, but we might get Bad Blood again in October.
SummerSlam in August?
Well, yeah, I think it's early August because we're going July again for Promo Slam.
Then SummerSlam. Save this down the line. Have I'm not saying his name. Have Jeff Cobb get involved. That's
Mateo.
No. God damn it. He's not Mexican. He's supposed to be fucking Polynesian. Mateo is Mexican. Bastards. Have him get involved and push this to SummerSlam. Even if it turns into like I don't want to say that. I don't want it to turn into a triple threat. I think this has to be a one-on-one. But it's at the end of the day, it needs to be pushed down the line. It's too much, too fast. You're either going to slow down any momentum for this to gain, because this match is going to help them both grow. Let's be honest. Jacob Fatu is over his shit, but he needs a little bit more now. Yes, he's U.S. champion, but he still needs a little bit more, and he needs a big win. This is a big win. Solo needs to get back on that train and get that momentum back. I think he'll be able to get it. I think people would get behind him enough. But winning the U.S. title might be the way to do it. But if it is, it's too early. It's too early. Save it for SummerSlam if it happens. And then if it does, just make sure that you screw over Jacob and not actually, let him win. So, for sakes of having to pick somebody, I'm going to stick with Jacob Fatu and just say that, Solo gets DQ'd. Let's hope.
Yeah,
Because
because
this match is a waste in Saudi.
when did the Tongans return?
A couple weeks ago.
You know what I mean? They came back.
The goat tongue below it is hopefully due back anytime soon.
What about, was it like Tala Tonga or whatever? Fucking Big Tom? Or was it, who's the big motherfucker?
Tama.
Hikuleo.
Oh, Hikuleo.
Yo, Hikuleo, has he debuted yet?
He's been on Dark Match.
Yeah, dark match.
He's a fucking big motherfucker, trust me.
Yeah, it was 6'8". Legit.
You a big motherfucker.
But there's one of the Fatu family I want to see debut, and I plead Zilla Fatu. Guy is
dude, that'll be the day. That'll be the day.
Oh, yeah. I see him in MLW. Holy fucking shit, he's an animal.
He's a beast.
Let's just go with the ever-growing fucking bloodline. And I'll go with Solo.
Okay. Solo wins it early. I like it.
There's time for Jacob to win it back.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go Solo as well.
Oh.
A divided house.
Yeah, it's going to be a fuck finish.
Yeah, as long as it is, I'm okay with the title change.
Yeah.
Zella.
Whether it's no DQ or, something. I mean, either way, if they're going to push it, at least push it to SummerSlam, but let it marinate a little bit more.
Yes. Please.
All right. Flex?
I'm going to say...
Push it to SummerSlam.
Yeah, we're going to push it to SummerSlam. Push it to SummerSlam. Definitely.
Keep it on Jacob.
So I'll go, keep it on Jacob. Because there's going to be a swerve in that match. I feel it.
All right. I'll admit I haven't seen Raw yet, so I don't know where the fuck this came from. But Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley in a street fight.
I got it. So
Yeah, please.
I got it. So I watched Raw, right? And so Raquel Rodriguez was pissed off at the fact that Rhea cost her shot after Raquel costed Rhea Ripley a week before for Queen of the Ring. So Raquel comes out spitting all this shit, and then all of a sudden here comes Mommy, loud and proud, talking junk, running the ring. They start brawling hard. And then all of a sudden Raquel pulls out a table, then Mommy pulls out a table, and then Adam Pearce, like, you know what? Street fight at Night of Champions.
Okay.
That's probably replacing the Dom AJ Styles match, but
Oh yeah. Dom got pulled.
it's not happening.
Oh yeah, I love AJ's response. What happened? Did he straighten his mustache?
Whoever didn't want to go there, shout out to them. If it was AJ or Dom.
AJ's wrestled there before, right?
I think AJ did pull out a few years ago. I'm sure it was one of the Crown Jewel ones.
I have no idea.
AJ did.
Wasn't against Logan Paul? That crown? No, wasn't. That was
No.
something else.
Was it when he faced Brian Danielson?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, the match before Brian turned heel, and that was a great Brian Danielson.
Oh, yeah.
Most underrated Brian Danielson heel turn.
All right. Well, I'll keep it simple and go for Mommy.
Yeah.
I don't see any point in Raquel winning. Sorry, Raquel.
Hi, Raquel.
It would be the numbers thing, but yeah, no, I think it was just a way to give Rhea Ripley a match.
Everyone loves Mommy.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay.
Mommy wants me. She fucking does it.
2 big male matches for big names. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton and the King of the Ring final.
History telling roundabout story right there.
This is tough.
From the days of evolution, no, not evolution, from the days of legacy to now the student versus the master to older brother versus little brother, tale as old as time.
My older brother.
All right, who wants to take it first?
I think it's kind of obvious. Then again, I say it each and every week. I'm not following the product like to the T, but it's like Randy winning, cool, sweet, right on. Cody needs fucking help. This guy's drowning to fucking Jey Uso. Fears, and you gotta give him it because he needs the help. So Cody wins King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Good for you. I think you're dead. Did Dusty ever win King of the Ring?
No.
Don't think he did.
No?
Don't think he did.
Right. Yeah. If the idea is Cody is somehow this massive megastar that they want him to be, this is where he gets a win. Otherwise, give it to Randy. I'm cool with that. I don't honestly give a shit. We'll just get Randy and John for the 9 millionth time, but
We already done that on the
Also really-
farewell tour.
that's right. So we can't. So it's got to be Cody again.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, this WrestleMania rematch at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of the worst WrestleMania matches ever. At
I wouldn't
SummerSlam.
say the match was bad.
The ending
The
was
ending
terrible.
sucked ass.
The ending sucked ass, yes.
Yeah, the ending was terrible.
Ending was trash.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe that could be the end right there for John. His SummerSlam, even though his contract ends later.
Yeah, I think I'll go Cody. And then
Full-
we're gonna get a Randy heel turn. Please.
Full house with Cody. Now then.
Heel Randy.
Run it back
Heel
to Money in
Randy.
the Bank. John Cena defending the WWE heel John Cena
Heel John
defending
Cena.
the WWE title against CM Punk in Saudi.
Dude, that match got so many variables to it, too. Swear.
It's the greatest of all time versus the so-called best in the world. That fucking promo was the shit. It
Oh,
was the shit.
That was great. I was like, what?
That
And-
wasn't
and-
John.
The most
That was-
brilliant part about that was it was just like when Punk did it. And
Mhm.
then Punk went on to do what he said he was going to do. And so it's going to be the same with John.
yeah.
I think it's going to be a little bit of fucking poetic justice in a way.
Yeah. Cena's not dropping that title anytime soon.
Well, that's the easy part.
If he is dropping it, it's got to be to Cody. I mean, if.
Yeah.
Yeah, when?
When he drops it, it's got to be to Cody. Full
Yeah,
house for
I'll go
Cena.
Yeah.
And by the
unfortunately.
way, I won't spoil no results for you. When you're all tucked up in bed, I'll be watching Night of Champions on my phone. Whoever my roommate is. It's mad who it is. Oh, that's just Michelle from Skins.
What time is it showing?
Be 6 o'clock.
Oh,
think
so it's on the same time as the concert then.
Yeah,
So,
I'll
while-
drop my phone straight after.
While you're all watching Night of Champions, we'll be in Wembley watching Linkin Park. So, and then for some reason, Beer doesn't want to drink
He's watching
afterwards.
his own stuff.
He wants to go watch Night of
I
Champions on
will
his
be
phone.
watching I've already no. I said I'll be coming for a drink with y'all, and then when everyone's all gone to bed, I'll watch Night of Champions.
Fair
I
enough.
have to wait for who's my roommate's gonna be sleeping first. I have my AirPods on. Just
He doesn't know who he's sharing a room with.
I love that. Not the greatest part of the road trips.
Unfortunately,
Pretty much.
it was Feeney, but unfortunately, work sucks for him, and they said, "Nah, you can't have that off."
Said work sucks. I know.
It is now time for the television championship to be defended as Cypher challenges Blade Rodriguez. This will be contested under TV rules, which means promos must be at least 3 minutes long, and longest promo wins, unless the difference is over 3 minutes.
Hola, Senora Blade Rodriguez. Or should I just drop your government and call you Anthony Carrillo? What's happening, bitch? It's TV title time, baby. Your meteoric rise to fame is just like your sex life. 15 seconds is up, baby, and it's time for me to capture the gold. Now I know what you're thinking. Two-time champion. Never before seen, never been done before. Me versus you. Well, Blade, today is your unlucky day because now you're going against me. You would have had better odds facing Travis, but you changed your mind last minute and decided to come after me. Now, I don't know if that was just a trigger for you to just see us with all the gold, or I don't know what the deal was with that, but I'll gladly take the TV title off your hands. Now, don't get me wrong. When I found you on TikTok and I told you about this place, when I told you about Max and all the wonderful opportunities, you were chomping at the bit like Christmas Clash 2023. You said you would be watching from the shadows. And we ain't hear shit from you since. And then 2024 came along, and then it came down to the gauntlet where you made your debut. You conquered conquerors. You slayed giants. And your TV title defense reign has been immaculate. But the quinceañera is over, princess. It's time to treat you like the meat on the trompo and turn you into some tacos, because party's over. That TV title's coming to the Brothers of Max Destruction. Now, you're probably sitting there looking at your half-ass ring light, sitting there looking like you have no clue what you're doing, looking into your phone with no emotion, like a lifeless sex doll who doesn't know what they're doing and just spitting here, shooting all the ammo you got at me. Which is fine. This is great. I'm comfortable in what I'm doing. So comfortable, in fact, I'm actually laying here on my couch cutting a promo, lights off, because it's hot as hell here in North Carolina. But this is how far I've come. And I will admit, your debut was way better than mine, because I'll be honest, I was a bitch when I started. But see, you have a long way to go, Blade. You have a long way to go. Because see, Anthony, I'm a name drop you. You've held that TV title for a while now. And everybody has belittled you, made fun of you, and underestimated you. And that's why you kept that title for so long. But you have no idea what you gotten yourself in today, my boy. See, you're coming after Flex Murdoch, the cataclysmic entity. You're coming after the Cypher the Prophet. You're coming after me, the best shit talker in the game today. And people will not argue that, because once I'm in front of a damn camera, whether it be on Aftermax, or whether I be cutting a promo, or whether I'm defending titles, one thing's for certain, I'm going to talk my shit, and I'm going to back it up. And ain't no arguing about it. Because the same giants you conquer and slain, you didn't make friends out of them like I did. See, Blade, there's more to this game than you think it is. I don't know how they do things at TikTok. Of course, I should know because Aftermax was there, but I'm just saying, this is a different platform. You were on Trivia Takeover 10, baby, defending the TV title against one of the best, a 2-time champ. And today it's going to be 3-time. And maybe, after today, the only Iron Bank winner. Hi, Beer. I hope you're watching this. See, Blade, my name is synonymous through Max, RWT, TSK. Hell, hi, MLW. from across the pond to the fiery pits of Hades itself. Itself, I should say, because Demoness runs that. And yes, I said her name in complete darkness, Blade. I don't care. This dance is about me and you. This is for the TV title. We're doing a promo bout on a trivia-based show. Talk about breaking glass ceilings. But unfortunately, as fast as your meteoric rise has come, it's going to fall short today. You can take all the cheap shots you want. You can find every angle. You can find everything to come after me about. It's been said, it's been done. But one thing you won't be after today is TV champion. And let's get something straight here, Essie. This ain't no blood in, blood out. This ain't no Jets versus the Sharks. Nah. This is Cypher, Flex Murdoch versus Butterknife Carrillo. And after it's all said and done, that title's coming to the Brothers of Max Destruction as well as the Iron Bank. And hell, even if I don't win the Iron Bank, which we will talk about this on Aftermax because I have a lot to say about that, which I don't think people's really thought about it, but we'll get into that later. Either way, I'm walking out with something. Or I'm going to show up somewhere and beat the hell out of someone. So you better hug that TV title close and you're about today, my brother. Because I am your poppy. I brought you into this Max world, and I could take your ass right out of it. Say and believe. Because today, you ain't becoming a man. Nah. You becoming another notch under my belt.
What's up, everybody? This is Blade Rodriguez. On this episode of Max Wrestling, it is very special and dear to my heart. For I'm taking on none other than the ultimate pillar of Max Wrestling, who's also, in many different ways, shapes and forms, like a brother to me. But apparently, my brother has gone missing. Oh yes. So, Cypher, the non-profit organization, I'm trying to find you. And furthermore, I am trying to find where the audacity came from for you to think that I won't pull punches when I'm trying to shoot at you to keep the title you've embarked me on a path to work so hard for. So Max Wrestling, when it comes to my brother, have you seen this man? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Like my brother, the icon, that was a different icon. Yeah, so. Sorry, not sorry. But, like my brother has said, and quoting, including Marshall Mathers, Eminem, you know, the rapper, not the candy. Little play on words there. I'm not holding back. You may have been something or someone in this competition before I came around, but you're nothing now. You're not. Because you see, when I first joined Max Wrestling, you were like the ultimate pillar, also like the ultimate hidden boss character in a video game. They would grind and they would play the game over and over and have unlimited restarts and resets and rematches to try and get everything lined up just right to beat the final boss, to find the hidden boss. So yeah, I am putting you on a pedestal of hidden boss, but like the final boss, once you have been unlocked, you are weightless. You are nothing. People learn your combos, people learn your skill sets, people learn your backstory, and just turns out you are so insecure inside that just doesn't want to be left behind. It's okay. You have not been forgotten. Yet. Anyways, Cypher, or like I say, the Cypher, the non-profit organization, that although you have heard that term from me, my dear brother, whether it's Max Wrestling Brother, not Brothers of Max Destruction, I'm not inserting myself in that. No, I'm just saying my dear brother, as in my friend and brother in Christ. I pray for you. I pray mercy upon your soul. Mercy upon your soul, even though I'm going to sweep and mop the floor with your name this come Thursday night on Max Wrestling. I have been waiting patiently to be able to take you on. Matter of fact, not take you on, more like take you the fuck out. You're a good man. Good man. Good guys finish last, though. Am I right there, bro? Yeah, we know how that is. We know how that is. All too well. But then comes the shadow of a day when Blade Rodriguez has to step out into the limelight. And I know I'm referring myself in third person. I don't care. I am what I am. You are who you are. It is what it is. I am going to be your biggest rival. You are completely nothing. And me toppling you over like a domino in a mere line of nothingness, of insignificant credibility. It is what it is. I cannot thank you enough for the opportunity for me to be able to rip into you like a fat guy ripping into a new bag of fucking Doritos, regardless of the flavor. But that's just it, isn't it? Yeah. You prance around like you're this king. I'm sorry. Last I checked, last I seen, I don't remember Bigfoot being a king of anything. Or anyone. Not even himself or the dominion which he hails. The only way you're fast is running your mouth. The only way you're strong is the shield that you put up around your heart because you're too scared to put yourself out there to be heard again. And then I know it's hard. But as much as I'm hopping over the competition, bro to bro, get over yourself. I'm hard on you because I care. But I can't hold back for the sake that if I hold back when it comes to you, then that just it looks like weakness going forward, to where I will be seen as harmless as long as a good repertoire is made and carried out before a match. I will not be seen as weak. I will not be seen as vulnerable. And although this is professional, in a sense, it is personal. It is personal because of the friendship, it is personal because of the fellowship, and it is personal because of the history, as in student overcoming the master. So, I say this to you, my dear brother. However you want to take it. Hopefully not where the sun don't shine. Just kidding. Not really. No pun intended with my former name. You know, Shadow, the one I started my social media life and career with. I am not going to live in your shadow anymore. I'm taking the reins. I'm taking what's mine. I'm keeping what's mine. No matter what you have to say or do about it. So you can play the field. You can lay the traps. I mean, certain traps I feel as though you might get laid into, but that's different. And you could try your best and your damnedest to give me that good old reminder that I need to stay in my place. But I'm done being in a box. All I've ever been told is to be in a certain box. Am I right? But you know that already. Yes, you do. So, if we were going to put a hashtag on all this, it's, hashtag, I'm not the one. Hashtag, you thought. Hashtag, nice guys finish last. Unless you're Cypher the Prophet, that apparently, is raining so much tail, it's like a slow kid at a petting zoo, am I right? Give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The sarcasm is imminent. Because, I'm not going to keep it PG or PG-13. You could jump in a barrel of titties and come out with a dick in your mouth. But that's neither here nor there. So, Cypher. I'm appalled. I'm grateful we're here, but I'm appalled that the competition has done this. Now, I know it was my idea also somewhat, or at least voicing my opinion that I've wanted to call you out and go up against you, because it would be an honor to take out Timu Chef from South Park. But, I am just probably Macaulay Culkin from Wish. But if I'm not mistaken, Macaulay Culkin was successful in defending his home and his castle. How do you figure that I'm not going to be able to do the same? So, Max Wrestling, I enjoy the competition. And whether I'm successful or not, I love the chance of being able to drag his ass through the mud and tear him down. Till next time.
The official times are in. Cypher comes in at 7 minutes and 52 seconds. Blade comes in at 12 minutes and 21 seconds, which means Blade surpasses Cypher's promo over the 3-minute threshold. Therefore, your new television champion, Cypher.
Thursday on Max. Predictions, recaps, trivia, and groundbreaking promos, and the occasional rant.
I'm gonna say it again. Fucking Netflix.
Fucking Netflix.
You have known for months now that this Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was gonna happen. You knew. You had more than enough time to get the infrastructure for your website ready to go.
Join us on the Max Wrestling Podcast every Thursday. Exclusively on YouTube and audio on all podcast platforms. Go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. Welcome back to Trivia Takeover 10. I am the captain, he is El Jefe, he is Beer, and he is Flex Murdoch himself, Cypher. Speak their name and they appear. Once again, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, follow us on all the podcast platforms, and make sure you visit the beautifully done, made-over website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. So, before we go any further, we heard from Feeney's trivia a little bit earlier on. 1 quarter of the Iron Bank challenge this year. But Feeney also has a little something else to say. So, before we continue the trivia, here's a little promo from Feeney! Mr. Feeney!
So, once again, I'm a couple weeks behind. Not necessarily by choice, but I guess it might be because I decided to play Hogwarts Legacy rather than catch up. Anyway, I just listened to Full House, and although I was unsuccessful in getting double points, I was nonetheless able to get more points than Teddy P. So here's what I'm proposing. Teddy P, you put that knowledge title on the line against me one last time at All for One. And if you win, I will not challenge for the knowledge title while you are champion. I hope to see you then, boy. Let's end this once and for all.
So we just heard from Phoenix and he has laid down the challenge. Last chance match. Phoenix versus Ted P. De Niro for the Knowledge Championship at All for One. If Phoenix loses, he will not and cannot challenge Teddy again for as long as he remains champion.
Wow. Stakes. And last week, we heard from A.T. Wrestler, and I didn't even know what to say about this challenge. I'm still a little indifferent about it. A.T. and Ted P. De Niro versus the Kingpin and a mystery partner in a, hold on, tag team buried alive match. No, you didn't mishear me. Whole lot of crap is going down in L.A., and it has nothing to do with politics. Jesus.
I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I cannot wait to see it.
Same.
Another match we already know about is another tag match. This one is not buried alive, even though it involves a Demoness. This one is for the tag team championships as the Madness defend against El Jefe himself and another mystery partner, but this one is from the TSK. Who's gonna step up to the Shape and the Demoness?
You always know that the secrets are just a little too sweet, and it is a showdown for the ages as the Travesty defends the Max Wrestling World Championship against Beer under main event rules, just like TV rules, but 3 minutes becomes 5 minutes, and a stipulation of Travesty's choice. Wonder what that could be.
Yeah, 2 weeks out, we still don't know, but All For One comes your way in just 2 weeks, July 10th, and we also predict AEW's All In Texas. For more information, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com/all-for-one.
And let's not forget about the official theme song for All For One. You guessed it, it is by none other than the Captain's Revenge, and it is called The One. Available along with all other Captain's Revenge musics that is everywhere, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, the whole works. Check it out now.
Yeah, alright then, let's get into the Iron Bank, and this is where I handed over the hosting duties to host Mo of the TSK.
Gotta love it. All right, let's hop right on into it then. We start with Beer. Are you ready for me, big dog?
I'm ready for you, sir.
All righty. So I've got, here we go. I got two for you right here. Got your wrestler of choice. Got the pay-per-views. Let's get it out with the round one, and I will hit you with the wrestler's question. So, what was the name of Chris Jericho's bodyguard in 1999?
Curtis Hughes.
Mr. fucking Hughes.
Curtis fucking Hughes. I love it. That's one for you. In what year did Chris Jericho return to WWE with a mute gimmick?
2012.
Isn't that Amir's favorite year? Yes, it is.
It
is also correct.
We need a
Because I
sound effect.
recently did go back to What's Now, because them promos was sweet.
2012. Sorry.
We need the sound effect of Amir anytime somebody says 2012.
We do. We have to find it, archive it.
The end of the world as you know it.
It's fantastic. All right, question 3. All Canadian, Jericho was actually born in which U.S. state?
Manhasset, New York.
He gave it the city too. That's 3 for the beer. All right. Which band performed the entrance music for Jericho in 2002?
Saliva.
Just fucking on a roll, this guy. We're on 4. Jericho's father was a professional in which sport?
Hockey.
Damn.
It's the thing you'd play on ice, ladies and gentlemen. That's 5 in a row. All right. We hop into the next one. NXT takeovers. So, where was the first NXT takeover outside of Full Sail Arena located?
Brooklyn.
That's cool with that. We don't need the whole venue too.
No. Locations.
All right, Brooklyn it is. It was the Barclays Center, if you didn't already know, because that's where they did down in the Brooklyn lands. We're on 6. On to question 2 of round 2. Which NXT takeover featured a fatal 4-way between the 4 horsewomen?
That was... Ooh. I've watched every takeover in the last few months. I've been so bored. Is it Our Evolution?
Our Evolution is incorrect. Rivals. NXT takeover rival is the answer we were looking for. That's all right. We're still rocking 6. Let's see if you can make it 7. Who did Asuka defeat for the NXT Women's Championship?
Bailey.
Booty Chicks Bailey. Gotta love it. That's 7. Let's rock on to the next one. Which NXT title match main evented NXT 25?
Takeover 25. Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano.
Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano is correct. So we're on that. So we're looking. There was an 8. Let's go for 9. Who is the only male on the first NXT TakeOver card that is still active on the WWE roster?
First, on the first takeover. Okay. Let's go back.
Damn, that's a fucking tough one. I tell you what.
Rose Camacho. Simon Johnson. He was casting someone else. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is correct. I guess I would have said something stupid like fucking Corey or whatever, but realizing he's on commentary. Not active. But that's good. So we're on 9. You only missed 1 through that. So round 3 we get into name the card. And boy howdy, you got a good one. So
All right.
I'm starting from the first. We're gonna do this sucker in order.
Let me go through the scoring system for this one. So you can get 5 points if you get the first 2 matches, and then it goes down by a point for the next 2 matches.
Okay.
All right, and we're not doing dark matches.
Yeah, you can do the dark match.
Oh, I can do dark match.
Oh.
Love it. Oh well, this one was on Sunday Night Heat, so I guess it's technically not a dark match, but let's see if you can get it anyway. All right, it was the match of the Hurricane versus Chris Masters. Come on, I love Hurricane, man. All right, let's get into the main card. Attaboy. Chris Benoit versus Orlando Jordan.
Ooh.
SummerSlam 2005.
You're a motherfucker. I tell you what.
Did he just get that in the first match?
He got that on the first official match.
26 seconds.
25, according to Wikipedia. But hey, I'm not arguing with that one. So I don't know. What is that? What is that in the points realm? Was that 4?
Yeah, that's 5.
That's all 5. Holy shnikes. So that's a 14er. That's a 14er. Goodness gracious.
All right.
Bayern Munich against some fucking
Bia
farm
takes the
team.
lead.
I tell
Sorry,
you what.
Feeney.
Goodness gracious. Feeney's got Teddy to look forward to. But don't trip Tater Chip because it's Corey's turn. I got you right here for your wrestler. I got you with the other stuff. Are you ready for me, big dog?
Let's get it on.
You talk Roman Reigns. Let's get into the Roman Reigns. So, in what year did Roman Reigns debut in FCW as Lakey or Lakey?
Leaky?
Lakey. There you go.
Play it.
What year, brother?
Let's see. Leia Key. Let's see. If I had to go back, so he didn't debut in the WWE till 2012 because it was him, Dean Ambrose, and Seth that attacked right back. So this is FCW NXT run. So
prior to NXT, yes sir.
Prior to NXT. I think it was like I want to say 2010.
Shit. 2010 is correct. Give me one on the board for the big dog. So, speaking of the big dog, who was Roman Reigns' first ever main roster singles match against in 2013? Oh, God, I remember this vividly, too.
His first singles. Like, I remember this. His first singles.
Mind you, all he had done prior to this was Shield work. So, this was his first singles match.
So this was after Seth just, like, stabbed him in the back.
No.
Oh, no. This is... Wait a minute. No, that was 2014 when, yeah, never mind.
All I can tell you is he was with the Shield when this happened.
All right, somebody. They were still in faction, but he had a singles run. Who was it?
I just need the opponent.
2013. Okay, so if I remember this correctly, like 2013, I don't think he still had the tag championships. I think I don't think he had the tag championship with Seth, right? So
yeah, my brain was racking you, dude.
I think it was Randy.
Think it was Randy, and the answer I was looking for was Daniel Bryan. It's on an episode of Monday Night Raw, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Team Hell No.
He faced Randy on SmackDown also in a singles match after that, and then his first singles match after the Shield on pay-per-view was also against Randy.
Hey, there he goes. That was close. We were close.
So that's fine.
Right. Let's hop into the next one. I'm pretty sure you're going to get this one. Roman Reigns, or I forget his actual goddamn name, Joe Anayi, was a defensive tackle for which college?
He was from Pensacola, Florida.
Mm-hmm. But where did he play college ball?
Think about that promo with Cody.
Oh yeah, the cinematic one. Yeah, I remember. It wasn't. I don't think it was Tampa, was it? No, what was it? Tampa? No. And he wasn't no, he wasn't a Gator. He wasn't a Gator. I know it much. Wait a minute, Florida Gator. He wasn't a Florida Gator. See, now I'm double guessing myself. Let me think about it. Let's see. That cinematic he had with Cody. Because it was Atlanta. You said college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. And this was it when he was before he went pro.
Yeah, I didn't want to say he graduated. I want to say he graduated from college in 07 or 08.
It was 08.
I need you to think of a big ass Samoan with long hair in a 3-point stance wearing number 96.
Playing foosball.
Playing foosball. Devil's work.
Okay, now that you say it, yeah. Now that you say that, yeah. Like, okay. I'm gonna say he went to college in Florida, so I think he was a Florida Gator. If it's not that, then it was definitely somewhere in Atlanta. But I'm gonna say Florida Gator.
Kind of hoping you would have stuck with Atlanta because you were real close with the Bulldogs, but he was actually a Bumblebee at Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech Bumblebee, yeah.
Or is it the Hornets? I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, on to the next one. Let's keep it rocking. Maybe this one will come a little bit closer to your head. Roman Reigns appeared in which 2019 movie alongside his cousin, The Rock? Name that movie.
Jesus Christ. And that was one of the worst spinoffs I ever seen, Hobbs and Shaw.
It quite honestly was. Hobbs and Shaw. There you go. We're back on, baby. We got one at the back of the net. Let's get on the brace here. That's 2. So, getting into the last one of the Roman Reigns. This year, Roman's broke his own record with how many WrestleMania main events?
Main events or appearance? No, main events. Let's see.
How many has he got?
I'll just give you a little hint too. We're counting 40 as 2. Because he main evented both nights.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did main event both nights. So, it ain't in the double digits, I don't think. It was.
How many would you say? I heard you, but I didn't hear you.
I said 8. I think it was 8.
You stick with 8?
Yeah.
We're looking at 10.
It was double digits. Damn, I was too
Well,
low.
double digits.
I need you.
We always go. One tip I'll give you right quick: always go with your gut. Don't ever second guess. Trust me, it's bit me in the butt too many times, but it's all right. We can kind of recover. Hop into round 2. We got 5 more questions for you. This one should be kind of easy. Let's see if we can get that brain going. At which 2020 PLE did Roman Reigns win his second Universal title? Just need the name of the show.
Say that one more time.
You got it, bud. So the question is, at which 2020 PLE did Roman Reigns win his second Universal title?
His second Universal title. 2020 PLE. This was during the COVID era, where we was in that dumb dome, where nobody was there, and when nobody was there, and it was kind of like, well, and I know it wasn't at no WrestleMania. I know it wasn't that. Let's see, where did he win that second one out? And this is how you know it's serious because my glasses are off.
You're all good.
Let's see. The second one. Because I know he won it four times. He won that belt 4 times. Then he won the Intercontinental. Then he won the US. And then he won the tag team. His second one in 2020 in the PLE.
Throw out a PLE name. Think of a good one. I wouldn't even think of it.
And for what COVID era was, I mean, let's see. What in WrestleMania? What in SummerSlam? All right, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. I don't want to hold up time. It wasn't Backlash. So the one I know is not really active anymore, or I haven't seen in a while. You know what? Even though I know this is probably not right, I'm gonna say I'm gonna just say Backlash because I don't know. There's so many PLEs, but I'm gonna say Backlash, even though I know it didn't go to 2020.
No, I'm not sure Backlash was in 2020 or not, but the answer we were looking for was Payback. Almost like Backlash, different wordage. Close enough, though, but still there. Anyway, let's jump into the next one. Undertaker defeated AJ Styles at WrestleMania 36 in what type of match?
That was a cinematic match they had in the Boneyard match. Would I say Boneyard? It was like a Boneyard match, a graveyard match, but I remember AJ Styles standing there and Undertaker was behind him and
famous meme.
Yeah. I want to say it's a Boneyard match.
You said it, you said it about 3 times. Boneyard match is correct. So we're on 3. We're getting back onto the momentum's there. We can get this. We can do something. Let's see if we can't still beat Feeney at the end of the day. Let's jump into number 3. Rhea Ripley was promoted to the main roster when she joined the Judgment Day in what year?
Okay.
I feel like she's been on the main forever, though. I can't even lie.
So if I had to think about it, Judgment Day started when Edge was there with Damian Priest. Edge has been in W since he left. Let's see. I want to say 2023. I'm sorry, Adam Copeland. I'm sorry, I won't call him
Cope.
I'll say
Cope.
Cope.
Hope a dope rope.
I don't know who's on the road. But I'm gonna say 2023. I'm gonna say 2023. It might be 2022. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think because when did he leave? He been in AEW. It's 25, 24. He wasn't. Judgment Day started up before they started acting like NWO. I think they did form in 23. No, was he there in 23? I don't know. I think it was 20. I'm gonna say 22. Be on the safe side.
I'm glad that you went with 22 because that's the answer we were looking for. He actually left right around then and ended up debuting in AEW in 2023. So good job moving that one there. So we're on 4.
His career, by the way, that moved to the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Saved a career.
No fucking sense it made. Let's hop into another one. Let's get you to 5 if we can. Where did Backlash 2023 take place?
Backlash 2023.
Mm-hmm. It was a big one.
More than a big one.
It was in a big.
About this one.
It was in a big city, or it was just a big match. It was just.
all I can say is it just was in a different place, and it had a massive star. Let's just go with that. And I mean massive by like globally massive, not just wrestling massive.
Oh, so yeah, this was definitely not in the United States then. Okay.
No, sir.
Backlash 2023. It wasn't in the United States. It had a massive star there.
Forgot the word global star.
Can we get
Global
Backlash UK
star,
next?
yeah.
Right? Yeah, that'd be great.
It was.
I was just telling him if we ever did the fucking WWE, interjecting with everybody else show, you gotta do it in fucking Wembley, man.
Yeah, so this was definitely not in the United States. Backlash 2023, if I remember correctly, it had a global star there. I want to say it was in Australia, but I don't think it was there. That was
The global
somewhere.
star was from that place.
Oh, damn. All right. I guess I go with all. I'm gonna go with Australia, but it probably wasn't Australia. It's probably somewhere else, but just for the sake of guessing, I'm gonna say Backlash 2023 was in somewhere in Australia. If it's not in Australia, it was somewhere bigger.
I want to say AEW has been the one doing the Australia move more than everybody else, but
Grand
we
Slam.
were actually looking for Puerto Rico, where Bad Bunny debuted.
Oh,
That crowd went ballistic.
Fucking ape shit for Bad Bunny. I still go.
in the end.
I still go
yeah,
mental for the guy.
Dang Priest.
Yep.
Damn.
In
Okay.
a Puerto Rico street fight.
Corey, I remember
Alright.
because I think you were awake. We actually watched that show. We thought it was going to be a crap show. We watched it, and it was a fucking banger.
Still thought it was going to be a crap show.
We thought it was going to be dark.
We thought it was gonna be a crap show, but Bad Bunny showed out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He was really
Evan
good.
Priest balled it out that night.
We
All
always
right,
say
let me
about
get you to the
WWE.
last one in your second round. Who was Bray Wyatt's final opponent in 2023?
Oh God, that's heart clenching.
Mm-hmm.
God. His last opponent. Damn, that's heart clenching. It wasn't John because this was before, and he came back and he did that, whatever that match was, that glow in the dark Mountain Dew, whatever the fuck that was with LA Knight. Because I think he did that Fire 5 Funhouse match with John. Then he did that thing with LA Knight. Then he caught COVID. Or he had heart complications. God bless his soul. We love you, Bray Wyatt. We miss you. But I think LA Knight was the last opponent.
LA Knight is correct. That's when he did the glow in the dark madness. I tried not to laugh when you were saying that. You're on that one. Okay, so
I was trying not to laugh. I was trying not to be funny, but I was like, it was that glow in the dark damn match where he came and everything just changed, and then you had Bo Dallas just
Pitch Black match, wasn't it?
is that what it was called? I think so. Yeah,
Black.
something stupid.
With Mountain Dew, wasn't it?
Yep. Oh yeah, the Mountain Dew sponsorship. Gotta love those. So that puts him on. I want to say that puts you on 5, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
5. Yes, it was 5. All right, so we got you on 5. And remember, you can still tie Feeney if you are able to name that card by the first match. So just like beer, I'll give you the dark match for free. Let's see if we can get somewhere. So remember, I need the name of the event, and I want to say preferably the year as well. So let's get it rocking again with the dark match. Kevin Owens against Murphy, aka Buddy Matthews.
Kevin Owens against Buddy Murphy. It was a dark match.
Mm-hmm. Think about that for a second. Let's do in the brain for a second. Opening match of this lovely show was Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus The New Day for the WWE Tag Team Championship, SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a tables match.
Shinsuke and Cesaro was a tag team.
Was a tag
match.
team
Oh, God, yeah.
against. What faction were they in? They were in some fucking faction.
with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Social? No,
It-
that wasn't
It
Social
was a
Outcast.
random group chat together.
Was it Social Outcast? I don't think
No,
so.
that was with Curtis Axel.
Oh,
No, okay, so before we continue, Social Outcast of Dallas, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose, and some other Goomba, and I can't think of it.
I love it.
Some other Goomba, and yeah,
was it?
no, it was Curtis Axel, Kurt Hawkins,
They should have.
Adam, and Bo Dallas. There
This
we
has
go.
got to be a trivia question. In its
Yeah,
own
that
right.
should have been a question.
Damn sure.
Heath
All right, so
Slater.
I'm
We love you,
There
Heath
it is.
Slater.
I'm gonna give you the first two I gave you again. Let's see if you can guess it. If not, we're moving on to the next one. So again, the dark match: Kevin Owens versus Buddy Murphy. The opening match was Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura defeating the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a tables match.
Oh, it's
Any
definitely
guesses?
It's 2018. This is 2018.
Okay. Do you want to take a guess or do you want to move on?
I'm gonna take a guess. This is 2018, and I think the event was no, it's 2017. No, it's 27. It was Survivor Series 2017, I think. Because SmackDown versus Raw. Because both.
If I'm not mistaken, you can get it wrong and we can still keep going. Once you get down to no points, there's no points for you to get. Just letting you know.
So was it Survivor Series 2018? I know the year was 2018 or something.
Do you want to take a guess or do you want me to give you another one?
I'll take that one. I'll say it's 2018. It's Survivor Series.
Incorrect. So I'll give you another one. We'll move on anyway. So now you're at 4 points. The next match on the card is a SmackDown's Women's Championship match. Bayley with Sasha Banks against Nikki Cross.
I know which one this is.
Let's hope we don't get too far into the card then.
Mm-hmm.
Bayley and Nikki Cross with Sasha Banks.
Oh. Well, I'm
With
hoping he gets it on this one, so he gets the most points because the next match might be pretty obvious for him.
This was
I don't know. I mean, this one sound like so. I'm not sure about the year now, but I know like if Bayley was Bayley champion, because I don't ever remember Nikki Cross being SmackDown champion.
Yeah.
So Bayley was champion with Sasha Banks. So this wasn't 27. This was what 2018. This is 2017. And if everybody's had championships, I'm gonna say it's Night of Champions.
Incorrect. So we're down to 3 points. I'm hoping this one should absolutely give it away. There's another match that'll definitely give it away, but this one might be up on there. Seth Rollins, Rey Mysterio, eye for an eye match.
I still got PTSD from that match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So's Ray.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is where he took his eye in the step and it made it.
Yep. What show was it? I know you know it. Give me 3 points. Let me give you 3 points, big dog. Come on.
This was not
Oh God, I know this show. It was not Night of the Champions, and it damn sure wasn't the first one I said.
Nope.
Damn. I can't, and see, I know what show it is, but I can't fucking think of it. I don't know the year, but I remember it happened because I watched it.
See, I threw up.
Just
I was having a kebab at the same time. Watching
Oh,
it. I know I had to put the fucking thing down.
You know what, man? Like, I can't even think of the show. I remember that because I watched it. It wasn't Night of Champions. It wasn't Survivor Series. This was definitely like I want to say Extreme Rules, but I don't think it was Extreme Rules either.
Want to take a guess?
I'll take the guess. I'll say wait, was Bad Blood? No. See? Damn, now I'm double guessing. I remember that match. I just can't think of the show. Because I was like, this one, Sasha was still there. This is before she left, but she was like still doing the whole legit boss.
Good days.
If I don't get it right this time, I'll go ahead and yield. But I won't say Extreme Rules.
I passed it to Daz. Does he need the year?
Ideally, we can
Ideally,
give him a
okay.
couple of hints. Where was
Rules.
Where?
It was Extreme Rules.
it? It was in a very small location.
Yeah, I know it was Extreme. It was Extreme Rules. I just can't think of the year. It wasn't 20. It was 20.
Okay, but did you hear what he just said? It was in a very small location.
It was full of
Very-
face masks.
Yeah, the attendance was shocking.
Oh, it's terrible. Awful for WWE at the time.
It was in a very small place. Is this when they was doing? Is this when they was like still in COVID and they just opened up NXT Full Sail and it was just that's what they was
3
using?
points to Cypher. That's 8 total. Yes, sir. During the pandemic.
2020, or to give it its full title, The Horror Show at Extreme Rules.
Because it was a
And let's
fucking
accept
horror.
that Bailey Nikki Cross match. It was a horror show. It was one of the worst pay-per-views I've ever
I
watched.
can't believe they actually called the pay-per-view that. The Horror Show at Extreme Rules.
And the main
It
event
gave,
comes
fuck-
back.
it gave me
It
Rocky
fit the bill,
Horror-
baby. It fit the bill.
Rocky Horror Picture vibes, but I actually started remembering. I was like, yeah, this is Extreme Rules. I just couldn't think of the show. That's what the horror show is what threw me off. But yeah, I take 8 points. That's fine. I take it. It was good. Good.
Right. Now we're on to the third and final competitor. Daz, are you ready?
No, but go.
Okay, I love this. All right, so you got to pick yours, and of course, it's CM Punk. So let's go with it. This should be easy. How long was CM Punk's longest title reign?
Oh, 434 days.
434 days. That's one. How many times did he defend that title during the 434 day reign?
Jesus.
Rather large number.
Well, so he was champion for 15 months. That's like one pay-per-view a month plus a couple of weekly shows, dark matches. Let's go 32.
You might want to add like a 1 in front of that. And a
No.
whole bunch of other ones. 149 title defenses.
Damn.
Wow.
I know. It's a shitter tons. All right, let's hop into the other one. This should be a good one. How many titles did CM Punk win in Ring of Honor? And yes, we will include multiple reigns of one belt.
Okay. So he's not on the short list of multiple-time world champions, so that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think he won the pure title. Don't think he won a TV title either, so maybe 2-time tag team. Or did he win the pure title?
I don't watch Ring of Honor, to be honest with me. Even though those were the good days.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good day.
Oh, yes.
I'll go with 3 anyway.
I'm so glad that you did because 3 is the answer. So now that you have deciphered that he's only won 1 world championship, how many times did CM Punk and Colt Cabana win the tag team championships?
Okay, so I thought it was multiple, so 2.
Yeah, it was 2. Kind of simple. A little bit, a little easy, little roller for you. Little easy one. So we're on. We got that. What was that? 3 out of 4 so far. Let's see if we can make it 5 out of or 4 out of 5. And the last one is I don't want to say easy one, but we'll see how it goes. CM Punk is the blank Triple Crown champion. How many of them is there? You know what I mean? So where does he fall in the rank of Triple Crown champion?
ballpark. Wait, how many has there even been?
Over 30. No, over 20. Over 20. Over 20, not 30
They keep
yet.
changing the friggin' system.
Yeah.
27. No, wait, that's Royal Rumble. That's a lucky number for Royal Rumble. But it could be his number. 27.
Couple more than you should have been. The 19th. He's the 19th Triple Crown champion. So 3 out of 5. Not too bad. Let's get into round 2. What 4-man faction debuted on an episode of Monday Night Raw July 29th, 1999? I sound like Mike Larkin doing that.
4-man faction?
4-man faction.
In July 99.
July of 99.
Wasn't the Union, that was before then. Because I remember they were on the highest rated episode in May.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That is on Netflix, then, Christ.
Who the fuck was around in July? There was the Ministry, Corporation. 4-man faction. Was it the Main Street Posse?
Is that your guess?
Wait, no, because Rodney Mack joined afterwards. Not Rodney Mack. Yep. Was there another Rodney?
Former Rodney.
Yeah, the other Rodney. There's another Rodney.
But yeah, the other guy joined later on. July, fuck.
Rodney Mack, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
That is my
July was Fully Loaded. What the fuck was going on at Fully Loaded?
Or ask yourself what was going down in 99.
There was freaking Corporation in the Ministry and Austin and DX were imploding.
And Cash Money Records in the 99.
Boy.
The Brood was a trio. Oh, no. Wasn't the Radicals, that was 2000.
That was in the first ever Raw I watched. No, the Radicals debuted.
Job Squad was before that. You know what? I might just have to go with the Main Street Posse.
Ouch.
I can't think of any other faction.
The craziest part is you had said it. So, do you want to stick with the Main Street Posse?
Yeah.
Okay. You boys really need to get your dates right because in July 29, 1999, the Radicals were seen sitting in the stands of a WWE Monday Night Raw show.
I was saying this thinking
definitely thought it was 2000.
Yep, it was not 2000. It was 99.
Oh,
it was because
trust me, I thought the same thing. I thought it was in 2000, and when I triple checked it. All right, let's get on to the next one.
Ow.
This one I hope you know because I'm sure we've used part of this in a trivia question. So, in early 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H went to war in a match called 3 Stages of Hell. What pay-per-view was it at?
No Way Out.
No Way Out.
It
That's
was
correct.
straight wrestling, no holds barred, cage.
Attaboy, good job. So that's 5. See if we can keep it rocking. Who did Chris Benoit defeat at WrestleMania 2000 to win his first World Heavyweight Championship?
World Heavyweight?
Was it World Heavyweight? I'm pretty sure it was World Heavyweight. Or was it WWE? No, it had to be World Heavyweight.
WrestleMania 2000, I would have thought that was Intercontinental.
Pretty sure. Now that I'm looking at the dudes. Well, I don't know. Hold on, let me double check.
Pretty sure it was a triple threat with Jericho and Kurt Angle. And Angle lost both titles.
Double check.
Was that WrestleMania 2000? Because he didn't win a world title until Mania. Mania 20.
Mania, yeah.
Yeah, WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah.
Double check that. WrestleMania 2000.
2000 or 20?
2000.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, he beat Kurt Angle in a triple threat with Jericho.
Oh, that's right. It was. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Oh, so I got that one wrong.
What was
And
that?
it actually was for the fucking Intercontinental and European Championship.
Yeah, Feeney's
weird
listening
ones.
to this in 3 weeks going apeshit.
Yeah, I know he is. That fucking guy.
Kurt Angle never took the pen, by the way.
But you were actually right. It is Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho is exactly who I was speaking of. So I'll give you the point. Let's hop in. We got 2 more left before we get you to the name that card. What big WCW star debuted at 2001 King of the Ring?
Booker T.
Booker T. The
Jumps.
man that attacked Steve Austin at the end.
Yes.
I
Speaking.
stole that from my friends that day.
So that's on 7. Speaking of Stone Cold Steve Austin, in what year did he change his entrance for the very first time? And I mean, going from the
So,
glass
Disturbed?
shattering. No, remember he had like one in between the Disturbed one. Oh no, maybe it was the Disturbed one. Yeah. No, I think you're right.
To Disturbed, that was Unforgiven 2000.
Yeah, 2000 is right. Yeah, you're right. See, I was like, no, is it that one? No, he did a different one. Yeah, it was right. 2000 is correct. So that puts you on 8. 8. No, 9. Holy shit, I can't count right now. Put you on 9. Let's get into the name that card. And I just lost the window. It's nice. All right, here we go. I gave all these guys the fucking dark match for free. Let's see if you can get it. Rey Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero.
In a dark match?
In a dark match.
Damn.
That's what I said.
No, not SummerSlam. They were feuding then. No Mercy 2007.
Little off and no. All right, let's get into the first one. It's an 8-man tag team match. Kane, Goldust, Booker T, Bubba Ray going against the Un-Americans. Lance Storm, Christian, William Regal, and Test. This is a test.
It's 2001.
You should be kicking yourself right now.
Thank you.
Did I already say the pay-per-view? No Mercy 2001.
Incorrect.
Damn.
You are definitely kicking yourself right now.
We fucking go. I like this.
I gotta go.
It's tied with beer 14-14, bro. What the fuck?
Oh Lord. I think he would have needed that to tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all were like,
That's why you made me
Damn,
think
bro.
it was No Mercy.
All right. Let's see if you can get it after this one. Chris Jericho defending the Intercontinental Championship against Ric Flair.
Wait, no, it's not
You're gonna be
2001. It's
so mad when I
2002.
get to.
You would kick yourself.
You're gonna be so mad in 2 matches. I swear you're gonna be so pissed if you fall this far.
It wasn't 2001, it was 2002, but it wasn't No Mercy because Kane was against Triple H at that one, so... When the fuck was the 8-man tag?
What's your obsession with No Mercy?
It's not, but I know it's 2002 now.
I think it was. Shit. I blurted it. Sorry.
Who was in it again?
So it was Chris Jericho defending the IC title against Ric Flair.
No, who was in the 8-man tag?
Oh, the 8-man tag. Kane, Goldust, Booker T, Bubba Ray versus the Un-Americans. Lance Storm, Chris Jericho, William Regal, and Test. And again, a dark match of Rey Mysterio and Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah.
It's too good of a match to be a bang of the dark match on Sunday Night Heat.
So, this is after SummerSlam, because Ray's first match was against Kurt Angle.
Yes.
So...
I have to double check the date, but yes.
Damn, that match was amazing.
Wasn't Survivor
Really?
Series, because that was Elimination
Really
Chamber.
gonna make me tell another one. Come on, bruv.
Do I go Unforgiven? Unforgiven 2002.
It took long enough. Unforgiven 2002. 1 point away from tying beer, but it's my damn pleasure to announce the winner of the 2025 Iron Bank challenge is none other than the man that you call and we adore. He is Beer.
Well, 13 is my unlucky number.
Hey, Beard, like you ain't gotta hold it, dude. I thought for a minute you was about to go hold it again.
I knew you were gonna. I knew if you weren't gonna get it on that one, you probably were gonna get it on this one. That I'm just gonna say this one out loud. 3-minute warning versus Billy and Chuck.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
May have got it.
What about Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker in a fucking double disqualification?
And I
Yeah.
classic.
Because Taker didn't want to lay down for him, so he called for the DQ.
Jeez. What the crazy thing would only fucking, about 14 years to do for you.
And RVD Triple H is a blown match.
Yeah.
So there it is. Iron Bank is crowned, and now it's time for the fun stuff. We got 2 lists. We always check them twice. One's nice, one's not so nice. I can't put these guys on the bell-in board, but we're going to put somebody on it. Hit the music.
The hell's a bell-in? A bell-in? You're a bell-in, mate. Look, bell-in 1, bell-in 2, big veiny bell-end over here.
So I can only cash in then on TV title, and I can't challenge for another stuff, can I? Not till this time next year.
You still got another year?
I said 2 years, didn't I?
Oh, shit.
Unless you want to...
He is a man of a word.
There's always the North Carolina title.
North Carolina!
Yeah. Chris needs some competition, bro.
And now we got the mind a stewing. As far as the world of pro wrestling is going, I'm a little indifferent. One's going to go in hand with the other one. So I'm only giving 15 points because it's not exactly his fault, but the idea that they're still going is still very unsafe in my brain. And that goes to Paul Levesque by sending the WWE guys out there. Thanks to Donald Trump being an asshole. Now we all have to sit here and hope and pray that this fucking plane doesn't get hijacked like the last one tried to be. So,
how many points we giving Trump?
So 15 for Uncle Paul, and an easy add a 0 to that be 150 to the orange banana. Because I don't get this. Like this guy makes me like. There was a time and a place where I didn't think I didn't know football, and then I got to learn football, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm in like the realm with everybody else. He makes me want to learn politics and immediately just outsmart him by learning the words politics. I'm officially smarter than him, just like that. You know how to spell politics? You're fucking smarter than Trump. He's leading my country down a toilet.
That's so smart.
Trust me, I'd fucking if I could, I'd be on a plane to Wales tomorrow.
Yes.
But he did drop it. He also dropped an F-bomb on live news.
I did. I saw that. I was like, what? Brother's losing his mind.
Madman.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Even he's looks
it's so bad.
Who else we got for Bell-End points?
Bell-End points.
20 points.
Road Dogg. I heard Road Dogg.
Yeah. This man should not be in charge of the producing shit.
Oh. God. He could produce a puppet show.
Yeah, so 20. Road Dogg.
Easy 20.
Easy 20. The Road Dogg, bro.
But there is talks that The Undertaker wants to join the creative team. I'm thinking, please put him on SmackDown.
Didn't he already join?
Yeah, Taker wants to join the creative team. I'd be like, please.
If he hasn't, he needs to.
Oh, God, I'd have to take SmackDown. Oh, I was thinking him and Sean running NXT would be just a cheat code. I'm going to go 20 points to Jonathan Coachman.
Oh? Coach, you do.
Well, Coach is a bit of a dumbass by saying lately about
a bit.
Now,
what do you
we
say?
know that Miss Baker has not been around since November. Now we don't know whether she's injured or not. And saying that apparently her contract is nearly up, and she's on her way to WWE. Bear in mind that she signed a 5-year deal back in 2021, so Miss Baker is going to be around till 2026. So Coach he said the rumors are always going to come to your boy, your coach. No, you're a dumbass. Never listen to
Read the tea leaves. Oh.
Let's see. I'm just gonna give another 20 points to Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Just because.
Yeah.
How is it that like you want this match and you're all excited for this match, but then in the same day you go on like the news and they're like, yeah, I'm really worried about my health.
I don't know.
We are too, you fucking moron.
The dude almost
Get out of here.
broke his fucking leg getting out the ring on his return last week.
Oh yeah, did you see he twisted the shit out of his knee?
Yeah.
Oh,
No business still being near a ring.
That man's 58, bro. It's time to hang it up.
Yeah, fucking conversation.
The only Goldberg we like is the one from Mighty Ducks.
hey, now we're talking. Now
Like-
we're talking.
Sting and Flair were still going into their 60s, but they could still go.
I was going to say there's a massive difference.
Goldberg couldn't go 10 years ago.
It's true. This is
He wanted
god-awfully true.
closure in his career.
But
That match against Taker, embarrassing.
Oh.
Beat Bray Wyatt in less than 5 minutes.
The match with Taker should have been the final nail in the coffin.
The match with
Yeah,
Roman
his-
Reigns in Saudi Arabia was embarrassing to watch.
it's his own fault.
Well,
It's all about the mission skill, baby.
The last good performance I saw from Goldberg was in The Longest Yard.
Bingo.
Yo, that's a
Bingo.
Long as that was a
It's a good movie, but you're right.
You mean I get to tackle him? You can either tackle him or you can hit him over the head with that hammer.
See, we gave him a compliment at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you still got a compliment.
Yeah,
Now, fuck off.
I mean, he was a soldier too. Yeah, well, we won't count that.
Anybody else been a bellend this week?
Really
Uncle
trying
Dave's done this week.
I'll give TK points. Might as well. I don't want to say the weekly, but the we know it's coming. Give him 20 points because I don't know who in CMLL you convinced to have Mercedes win yet another useless fucking title and bring less prestige to every single one of these fucking belts. I don't care if there has been promotions. I don't give a shit if it's fucking belts. They don't care. I don't care. The fucking championships have value to them, and when you carry them around like a goddamn idiot, and I've explained 1,000 times the difference of Ultimo Dragon and everybody else, you're devaluing the motherfucker.
Thank you.
To this point, without defending them, let me emphasize that, without defending any of them, you're demolishing the prestige of every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
At least Ultimo Dragon would defend the fucking Super J Cup all the or the J Cup all the time, which that's what all belts were. It was everybody's like the global the fucking junior heavyweight titles. So, but he would defend that. You can't defend the fucking Rev Pro title. You can't defend the TBS title. But you can win the CMLL title. Fuck out of here. Can't do it.
Dog shit.
Dog shit.
And the final battle is going to happen at All In when she wins the women's title.
Oh, let's not.
Stop it.
Let's
Nail
not.
in the coffin.
I'll smack your tits off.
We're not gonna speak negativity like that, bro. We can't at this point. We need to save AEW's women's division right fucking now.
Tony, save
They're
us.
ripping that
And I'm not talking to
Save
Tony
it
Khan. I'm
fucking
talking to
year
Tony
ago.
Storm.
Yeah, right. Tony San Diego.
Yeah, Tony San Diego in that red pantsuit. Go girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I don't think there's anybody else that's been Bellendy this week. That's a new one, Bellendy.
Bellendy? That's nice. I like that.
I don't think there has been many bad ones. Oh, yeah, IWC.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah, IWC.
What'd they do?
I've seen people complain in the last couple of weeks saying that Io Sky has not wrestled since WrestleMania. Thinking, right. So if you want Io in a match every week, say she wrestled on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, back to back to back, she'll get injured. Only put them to wrestle when it's necessary. You want to have... and also Evolution. they are crying about the fact that there's no build ready for Evolution. It's 3 weeks away. But champions get past first.
Not to be the asshole, and I'm going to be the asshole. Was there any real build for Evolution, the first one? Maybe there was like 1 or 2 matches that were actually built for that whole fucking thing.
In Charlotte.
Becky and Charlotte, yeah.
Maybe Nikki Bella. Ronda and Nikki Bella.
Nikki and Ronda got a little bit of build because Ronda fired that massive shot about John Cena's bedroom.
Oh,
Hey-o.
That was the real Ronda Rousey. But since we're dumbass.
But yeah, other than that, everything else was just like, hey, we're women. Which was cool. I loved Evolution. It was a great pay-per-view.
Agreed.
But
Jayna Baszler on that show.
But yeah, build one pay-per-view at a time because, what was it, like 8 years ago, they'd be building 3 pay-per-views at the same time and they'd be announcing for shows for each one at the same time and it just got too fucking much.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's leave it there and jump into the other board that we have, which is very nice. It's the Bruv board.
Brother.
So, for the Bruv board, I actually am gonna immediately give 50 points to Rob Van Dam. Because he's, how old is he? 50
he's
something?
finally a dad.
Yeah, he knocked up, what's her name? Katie
Forbes.
Forbes.
Don't ask me how I know that. It's
Massive in my future.
I don't want to ask, but I'm a little curious.
Thanks, baby. Simple things.
Right, the simple things.
Way to go, RVD.
Shit.
You know what? B is going to love this one. I'm going to give 10 points to Stephanie Vaquer. Because...
No, up it.
Her social media presence is slowly starting to mirror Rhea Ripley's.
You're killing
That is difficult.
Did you not see her twerking with fucking Sheamus?
I haven't watched I've seen that part, but I haven't seen all of that one.
It's a fucking shimmy Christmas.
If you have not watched Celtic Warrior workouts on YouTube, you need to go right now after this show and watch Stephanie Vaquer with Sheamus. I'm Cypher and I approve this message.
I agree. I think it's Charles great.
She's got it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She's got it.
She's her.
And she could get it. Sorry, wrong show.
And then just to make up for it, I'm going to give the weekly 10 points to Rhea Ripley.
Have to. It's a must.
Yeah, it's the law. We have to give her 10 points every week.
It is a law.
It's a law. We have to. I want to give 20 points to Blake Monroe, aka Mariah May, but just being Mariah May.
Just being.
She's made a great impact since coming to NXT. I'm not watching NXT at the minute. I've got on pause. So I can watch it when I'm finished. Put the belt on her straight away.
Yeah.
I'll say put the belt on her
right now.
I think 10 points to Hangman for speaking Spanish.
Oh, give more than that. It's 20.
Okay, 20 points to
Hangman.
Hangman.
Better Spanish than me, and I'm fucking Hispanic. What kind of shit is that?
I was like, what?
So, mi nombre es Hangman. And I was like, good job, bro. And then, no, he tells this whole fucking story, and I'm like, I'm so jealous. I can't even, I can barely order my own burrito.
I'm going to give one more, and then I think I'll hand it over to you guys. I think easy 40 points to John Cena for Pipe Bomb 2.0.
Yes.
Murder the game, John Cena did. He did.
That wasn't John Cena. That was Peacemaker.
That's what I'm talking about.
That needed, because this heel turn's been a flop so far, but since the whole thing with Punk's happened, it's took a bit of ignite. There's better fire in there now.
Love it.
Well, I mean,
he cussed.
The feud with Cody was, I don't know. I don't know what was up with it.
If it had The Rock involved, it would have been perfect.
Oh yeah, they fucked that one up.
Yeah, it was just missing a little extra element.
And then the Feud with Truth was good, but it wasn't for the title.
Yeah. It was good enough to reignite him. You know what I mean? Make people think, oh, shit, okay, I got to keep watching John. But no, this is what we want. This is what we've been wanting. So I'm glad it's happening. I kind of want more. I know that's so bad to say that all of a sudden, like, now I want more. But now I want more.
We need more cuss words, John.
Yes.
Thank God.
I need you to say shit all the time.
Shit.
Attaboy.
Throw us Samuel Jackson. Throw a motherfucker in there. We're good.
Hey, now we're talking.
Any more,
get away with it.
More points for the Bruv board?
I'm going to give 10 points for Jackie Redmond for finally coming back on Raw. I missed her so much.
You know what? Literally, before I said the sentence, any more points for the Bruv board, I looked at Jackie Redmond's name on the board. It was meant to be.
Attaboy. It was meant to be.
It has to be. How is Jackie Redmond not on the board yet?
No, she was. She had 5 points.
Dude, how is Jackie Redmond 40, but she looked like she's 20?
She's 40?
I feel you.
Nah.
Like, my God.
No, she ain't.
In her late 30s. What?
Jackie
What?
Redmond, 40 years old. Dog.
Jackie Redmond is... She's married, unfortunately. It sucks.
Don't get jealous.
Damn.
Yeah,
She's
bro.
38.
Who?
Oh.
Jackie Redmond.
Prime time, baby.
Okay.
Prime time.
Dude, if she finding her 40, she gonna be fired forever.
Right? Hey. Factual statements.
Oh, I do actually want to give 10 points as well to Elena Black, again, formerly known as Cora Jade, for having some really good matches. Like, she actually made Joey Janela look decent. And that is... Fair play to Elena Black.
The 13 is on fire.
Shotzi Blackheart as well. Holy shit, she's fucking killing her. Please have that match against Matt Cardona. I fucking plead.
That'd be awesome.
You know what? GCW's cooking right now. You've got the match between Elena Black and Deonna Purrazzo on the way. I will be watching that.
So she wasn't already on the board as Elena Black or Cora Jade. So how many points for Elena Black?
10, please.
10.
Yes.
I know I said I was done, but I'm going to dish out 10 points to Dominic Mysterio for dodging Saudi Arabia.
We love you, Dom.
Dom, we love you, man.
You know what? He's creeping up. He's on 90 on the board.
Oh, yeah? Attaboy, Dom. Working your way up there with that tiny mustache.
Any more, or are we done for the week?
24
that's it.
Can I give 10 to AJ Styles what he said about Dom's beard?
Oh, yeah. We're going to do straighten his mustache.
We fucking love you. You're on there, brother.
I'll give 20 points to old Ron Killings, man. This is definitely the guy that's gonna end up getting a world title sooner rather than later.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be the pop of the century.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because you know.
All right, then. Well, thank you for joining us for Trivia Takeover 10. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's find out what's in store for the TSK with the Click Talk.
All right, so TSK is coming your way right now. We did a TSK takeover last week's Max Wrestling. Apologize for the audio issues, but it's still a decent episode. Check that one out. The boys are coming back. We had to reschedule the TSK Fixing AEW episode. That one should be dropping before All In Texas. I can't give you a for sure date because again, we got to work the schedules out. Got to get it on in good time. That's happening. And it's finally back. The boys have been looking for something to do on a weekly basis. As of right now, pay-per-views are our mainstay. Random impromptu shows like Fixing AEW is going to be a little bit of something that's coming here and there. But another mainstay, and I just got the Maybe Carrillo will drink up or not, but it's official. The return of Retro Rewind is going into motion. We come back middle of August, hot and heavy, to go back to the days of the Attitude Era. Gonna absolutely fucking love it. Cannot wait. It's gonna be a little bit different, kind of like a watch along, instant reactions thing, but it's gonna be. Stay tuned. Look out for it. Again, we're about 2 months out from dropping it. When we do, we're coming hot and heavy, and the TSK boys will be ready. And you got to make sure that you follow us on all the socials to figure out what is going down and when it's going down. So hit us up on the evil Twitter machine, Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, TSK all that effing day on the Twitter as well. And of course, go check out the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com, where you can get all your links and a whole bunch more. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow button starting right here on the YouTubes. Then head on over to Facebook, where you can be a part of the group. You can be a part of the interactions. EVP status, if you want to get funky, then follow us on the Twitter, Instagram, TikTok if you're nasty, and any of the other fun socials you may find us on.
Nasty. That is it for now. We will see you next week to see who made it back from Saudi in one piece.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Right.
Mwah. And maybe I shouldn't do this intro. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Adios.